Welcome to the Kyber Lab, episode 46, Sith Eternal Emperor versus Jedi Master Kenobi with Cat. No video today, I'm traveling, and as always at the Kyber Lab we're looking at maxing banners, removing RNG, and avoiding mistakes. So in this particular matchup, it's a great way to kill JMK with C. Very, very little gear requirements, terrible banners, but very reliable. So gear-wise, you want to be the same general relic level as JMK. One level lower is fine, can still work, but modding is more important than... Modding is very important anyway. This needs to be the health build for C, not the protection build, which is not very popular these days. One of the reasons this counter. So health on C. Speed is very, 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 very important. This is the core of the counter. Dark side allies under C get plus 20 speed, and you want your Thrawn to go 1 speed after Armorer. So Armorer needs to be 20 speed faster than Thrawn, or Thrawn needs to be 19 speed slower than Armorer. The key here is that Armorer goes first. Well, let's go into how we play. You're going to link the tank and Commander Ahsoka Tano. Then Armorer does her third move to gain a 3rd stack of Beskar when she assists herself. And then directly afterwards, Thrawn will take a turn, TM swap with Armorer, and Armorer gives 3 ingots to C. And the tanks are just here to soak up a couple of hits until that move happens. One will be annihilated by Ahsoka Tano, or by Commander Ahsoka Tano, and the other will by assists from somebody. So it's important that those Thrawn and Armorer move before the 3rd and 4th slowest members, or fastest members, whatever, on the JMK team. So RNG-wise, there's basically none. As long as the turn order is set up correctly, you'll be good. There's even a way to, well, we'll actually see in this fight, I think. This is another one by Bitcoin, great battle. You'll see where he gets great RNG and he doesn't actually need to use Thrawn's move. Doesn't make that much of a difference really, but it's not 100% guaranteed that it'll happen, so it's better to go this way. You could also use Daka and Zombie in this version, in which you can't lose. Well, I'm sure you could lose, but it's extremely, extremely, extremely reliable with the Daka Zombie version. So let's take a look and see what happens. So here's where your Armorer and Thrawn need to be able to take a couple of hits if JMK targets them when he's giving the immunity and skill reset to Cat at the beginning of the fight. Now you link the tank and Commander Ahsoka Tano. One of the tanks eats 4 sleep. Padme is the next fastest, so gets killed. The other tank gets killed by Padme's assist. Here you notice there's actually 3 stacks because the one of the tanks got reduced below 60% health, so the Armorer gains a 3rd stack automatically. So there wasn't a need for the TM swap here, which is nice, but definitely not something you can depend on. So here, Thrawn would have gone afterwards, TM swap, easy peasy. Instead, he dies after fracturing. So the fight is basically over here. There's one other little tricky part, not tricky, but way to protect yourself a little bit near the end of the fight, but it's rarely an actual issue that will win or lose you the fight. But anyway, good to see. So it helps a bit that they're fast. Always going to go into alt here, don't stall any longer. You want to kill Cat as soon as possible. And there we go, alt, Cat's dead. Now in this case, you want to save your link, which is Bitcoin is doing correctly. You want to save your link until the healing immunity is coming again. Because that, depending on where your health is at, that could be dangerous for you. So there we go, healing immunity. Now we do the link. Link gives you 2 turns, which lets the healing immunity drop off. And then you can heal again. So you get a little bit of, well, no, actually the JMK is very fast here, so you don't get any healing. But anyway, Link is there, he goes into ult, that's good, saves you a hit by JMK. Keep hitting on him. You can hit the sides if you want to get a bit more health steal. I think Bitcoin does that here. Because you do higher damage, basically, because they don't have the damage reduction from being a GL. But that's very, very easy. Like, he never even got below 50% health. Very easy, reliable counter. Just have to get the turn order correct, and you'll get 52 points. Very easy. Hope that helped. Hope you learned something, and cheers.